and the Grenadines. WEFM is SVG.
Good afternoon and welcome to WEFM's 3 p.m. news. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene, the Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court has officially launched its e-litigation portal in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, specifically for the criminal module of the High Court, Criminal Division, and the Magistracy. This portal is a comprehensive e-filing and case management system providing court users and stakeholders with 24/7 access to assigned services via smartphones, tablets, laptops, and desktops. At the launch event, Vice President of the SVG Bar Association, Maurice Franklin, highlighted the significance of this advancement in litigation for the country. She expressed the association's enthusiasm for the modernization of the court system, particularly at the magistrates' court level. The community of Murray's Village was rocked by a violent shooting on the evening of June 16, 2024. The Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force has confirmed the tragic incident which occurred at a local bar, resulting in 1 death and 2 injuries. According to preliminary reports, a gunman entered the bar, confronted the patrons, and began shooting. The attack claimed the life of Zeno Lee, a Murray's Village resident who died at the scene from his injuries. Enrique King, another man present at the bar, sustained gunshot wounds to his right chest and arm. Additionally, Ronald Millington suffered a broken leg while attempting to escape the chaos. The RSVGPF has launched an extensive investigation to identify and apprehend those responsible for this senseless act of violence. Still on the local scene, the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force, the RSVGPF, is seeking the public's assistance in locating Glenrick Edwards, 31, a teacher who was reported missing by his family. Edwards, who is from Diamond, was last seen in Barrowley. The police force in a statement said it is reported Edwards has a history of wandering off and has been known to leave home unexpectedly. Anyone who has information regarding his location is urged to immediately contact the police to assist in ensuring his safe return. On to news in the region. Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley hosted chairman of Indian steel company Jindal Steel and Power Limited along with a delegation at the Diplomatic Center on Monday, June 17th. In an update, the Office of the Prime Minister said Chairman Jindal's visit was a result of Dr. Rowley's trip to India, where he met several business leaders and invited them to explore investment opportunities in the country. TNT's Office of the Prime Minister said that several government ministers were also present at the meeting. The Office of the Prime Minister said Jindal Steel and Power is one of India's leading business houses with a substantial presence in steel, mining, power, and infrastructure. Jamaica's Ministry of Health and Wellness has advised the public that all ventilators that were donated to the government of Jamaica as part of the country's COVID-19 response are accounted for and are at their facilities island-wide. The report comes following the opposition spokesperson on health and wellness, Dr. Alfred Dawes, call for a report on 105 ventilators, which he said were provided through the efforts of the Private Sector Organization of Jamaica and the European Union. According to health officials, during the height of the pandemic, the Southern Regional Health Authority was in receipt of 6 ventilators, while the Western Regional Authority and the Southeast Regional Health Authority benefited from 8 and 23 respectively. Hospitals in Jamaica's Northeast Regional Health Authority benefited from a donation of 5 ventilators, while the University Hospital of the West Indies received 12. Finally, on the international scene, 4 members of the UK's richest family are on trial in Switzerland amid allegations they spent more money caring for their dog than their servants. The Hinduja family, worth an estimated £37 billion, is accused of exploitation and human trafficking. The family own a villa in Geneva's wealthy neighborhood of Colony, and the charges against them all relate to their practice of importing servants from India to look after their children and household. It's alleged that Prakash and Kamal Hinduja, together with their son Ajay and his wife Namrata, confiscated staff passports, paid them as little as $8 for 18-hour days, and allowed them little freedom to leave the house. Although a financial settlement over exploitation was reached last week, the Hindujas remain on trial for trafficking, which is a serious criminal offense in Switzerland. They deny the charges. This has been WEFM's 3 p.m. News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 5:30 for WEFM's Evening News, and we thank you for listening.